My name is Johanna Rollins, and today I will be talking about slope-intercept form.
I'm Cameron Davis, and today I will be talking about standard form.
I'm Kylie Ratcliffe, and I'll be talking about point slope.
Well, this is our little talk show, and we are going to try to inform you guys about these subjects we have told you about. And our show today is going to be called The Country Girls Who Are Not Very Country, Trying to Do Math. So I hope you guys like our show. We have a video for you, a presentation, and just take notes, follow along, and love it like we do. Thank you. Types of Slope by Cameron Davis, Johanna Rollins, and Kylie Ratcliffe. We are from Mrs. Blevins' 5th period class.
Slope-Intercept Form. Y equals mx plus b.
What does M and B stand for? M stands for slope, while B stands for the y-axis point, or you could say the y-coordinate.
Point slope form. Y minus 1y equals m x minus x1 in parentheses.
Standard form. AX plus BY equals C.
Slope of vertical line. The slope of the vertical line is undefined.
Slope of horizontal line is 0. The horizontal line will not increase but stay flat. So today we are going to be talking about slope-intercept form. So the equation for slope-intercept form would be y equals mx plus b. And your m stands for the slope and your b is the y-intercept. So the problem that we are going to be doing today is y equals 2x plus 3. And there's not much more you can do with this, just graph it. So this right here is, like I said, your slope, and this is your y-intercept. So 2 over 1, as I said, is the slope. You just put it over 1 and it's the same. And your points 0, 3 is your y-intercept. And why this is so important is because when you are graphing, you always want to start with your y-intercept so it is correct. So here on this graph, let me just plot it real quick. You would start at 3 and you would make a point, and you would go up 2 and over 1. And then from here, from this new point you just made,
This topic is point slope form. Your equation for point slope form is y minus y1 equals m, and then in parentheses, x minus x1. Your slope is m, and for this we're going to use it as 3. The point is 2 and then 1, and the 2 is your x. In step 1, you do y minus 1 equals 3, and then the parentheses you have x minus 2. And then step 2 is you distribute this, and this is how you get step 2. You do y plus 1 equals 3x minus 6. Then you add 1 to both sides. And then for step 3, you get y equals 3x minus 5.
Today we are going to be doing standard form. In standard form, the equation is ax plus by equals c. The equation that we're going to be using today is 4x minus 6y equals 12. To start off, you're going to minus 4x from each side to get rid of the 4 on the side. And once you minus 4x, the equation is going to look like this. To get rid of the 6y, you're going to divide it by negative 6. Then you get y equals 2/3 x minus 2 for your answer.
So today we are going to show you point slope form. But then we're also going to turn that into slope-intercept form. So we have the two coordinates 7, 2 and 6, 9. So here you would do 9 take away 2 over 6 take away 7, which gives us 7 over negative 1. So now to put it in point slope, we are going to have y take away 2, and this is our y coordinate. And that is going to equal negative 7, which you have to remember, that is going to be your slope. Do not forget that from the last part of the video where we had told you that. And you are going to have in the parentheses x take away 7. Remember, that is your x value, the x coordinates, should we say. So now we are going to distribute. So you will have negative 7x plus 49, and that is going to be y take away 2. So then you would plus the 2 on both sides, and you would have y equals negative 7x plus 51. And that is all. And to put it in this, you have to know what your m is and what your b. So your slope here on this side is 51. So you would have 51x. No, wait, let me change that. Sorry, guys. It would be negative 7x plus the 51. So in the end, on this side, you have the result of the slope-intercept, which is simplified from the point slope form. Thank you, guys. Our last equation today is going to be one that is in standard form. But we are going to try to find the x-intercept. We're also going to try to find the y-intercept. So the problem we have today is going to be 6x plus 8y equals 24. And you're also going to have to write that same equation, but we will tell you why just in a little bit. So here, to find the y-intercept, you would times 6 by 0. So you would have 8y equals 24, and you would divide each side by 8, and that would mean y would equal 3. And over here, you would times the 8 by 0 to get rid of it, to make the 6 by itself, and you would have 24. You would divide by 6, and you would have x equals 4. Thank you guys for listening.